How's everybody doing? I just wanted to come on here because I want to show some of these lights that I'm going to be putting up. Um, I'm going to be using T8 light fixtures. I'm going to show you guys right here. This is going to be for how I'm going to do my green screen setup. So as you guys can see, they have the ballasts inside of it, and they have the grounding. I'm going to set those up all around. Show you guys. Just give me 1 second. Show you guys actually what my background and my wall looks like. Sorry about that. Let me show you what the background of this looks like. So basically I'm at 470 right now. So basically this is what my background looks like behind my wall. So that's my wall right there when I drop out the chroma. And like I said, I'm gonna be putting these up. Some people use smaller ones. You know, you can use different ones that are different size. They're more expensive, but you can actually get some fluorescent joints and use them. You know, the T8. You can use those bulbs and put some luminous, some 1,000 luminous in there, and you'll be good. But I want to show because I've been doing a couple things. I want to show some wiring. I don't know if anybody can hear me, if I'm even upright or anything, but I want to show some wiring and stuff inside so people will know. Basically here you have the grounding is very important to ground. So I'm going to use these actual cables and I'll be connecting them. And this is the ballast. This is the actual source that gives everything I believe this is like 60 volts, 120 over it. So these ballasts, they each support the light system. Inside the lights, let me see if I can show you guys here. I have these long rods. And I'm going to be using these long rods right here. But I'm going to buy a different kind of bulbs. Right now, it's using these kind of bulbs right here. And that's just like a normal standard fluorescent. So that's gonna the fluorescent bulb in itself, it's not gonna give me the power to keep the constant flow. It won't give us the power for the constant flow when we're doing our green screens. We need a light that's at least 1,000. It has to be a different kind of bulb, more solid in its form, because fluorescent it flickers in between and it messes with the light, so it causes a jitter and it gives it that kind of effect like I'm getting right now in the background. So when I change it all over, you know, it'll knock that out and take care of that. And that'll be something that look real great and pretty. But right now it's a lot of mess going on. Hope everybody's having a good day. God bless. So basically, what you want to do here is you got your main coax cables. Well, not really coax, but you know, your positive and negative lines. Then you have your ground, and here you guys can see you have your black, white, and your green. Okay. And I'm gonna be doing, once this video goes the way it goes up, I'm gonna be re-editing everything and putting it all together. At this time, I'd like to take the time out to thank a couple people like Green Bay Wacky. Because when I first started, you know, trying to learn how to do some of this stuff, you know, he was out there giving a lot of pointers and tips, you know. So thanks to Green Bay Wacky, you know, for a lot of pointers and tips, you know. A lot of channels out here, and you know, that'll help you guys and teach us how to do things. You know, I am electrical savvy, so some stuff I do know how to do. What I don't know how to do, I do learn from YouTube, and of course from friends and stuff like that, and you know, family members and stuff. You know, so y'all know how that goes. The wire in itself should definitely be stripped down. Basically, I just use a knife and just strip it all down. I could use my wire cutters, but you know. And I'm just going to show you guys a rough draft, because basically in the United States of America today, we have everything that we need to do certain things. It's just depending on how we do things. You know, it's how we do things, why we do things, the reason why we do things, you know. So, now that that's all broken down, now these are your main power supplies right here. You want to be careful with these, whatever you do. The blue ones right here, the blue one signifies your actual light. Okay, on these here, this actual blue is your lamp. That's your lamp. Okay, so it's a universal United States of America, and sometimes in Canada it may be brown, I believe. This is your light source. Of course, we all know what red is. That's that's another one that deals with the light, but it's a hot one too. So that can be hot at some points. So basically, let me sit down here for a minute. So basically, this is my grounding unit for the lamp right here. And all you want to simply do is just connect the blacks. And then connect the whites. And I got some wire caps somewhere. I'll look at them in now. This the green one, which is very, very important. It's very important right now. It grounds everything. It keeps everything from getting, you know, the electrical problems that it might have. From getting, you know, shocked up. And I'm sorry about the way things look, y'all. You know, it's just the real of the real, how we do things here. The boy's doing a little bit of crawling on the floor because everything's out of place right now. So I'm going to take and I'm going to get the wire caps. I'm going to cap them off. Now I'm going to put the white ones on. Cap those off also too. I can't really see any comments. Don't know if anybody's in the room, but I can't see any comments at this time. So, but I wanted to show this real quick because I have a couple of things I have to do this morning today, and I just wanted to show you guys what I've been doing with some of my time. And you know, right now, little Dean, he has guests, so it's kind of hard to do some of the things that I want to do because we do have kids running around. Okay, so I've wired this into the lamp. So far I got this and this in here, as you guys can see. Okay, now my grounder, which is very important, the grounder does pop out. Tell you, when you're looking for something, sometimes you just can't find it. Got to keep up on the bits. You need the bits and everything. I need the bits, the right, correct bits for the job. Yes. Okay. Flat bit for the job. Oh, come on, buddy. No. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Here we go. Bit extender. Now I'm good to go. So what I want to do is I actually want to remove the grounding unit. So this grounds my whole wire system and don't need that. And this is the actual panel that goes on the side. This is the actual panel that goes on the side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my wiring through this casing and bring it out to the other side. Good morning. How you doing, Bird? I'm just, you know, I've been putting like my green screen room together, and I wanna, you know, I just wanted to show how the lights that I use and basically a little bit of how I wire it in. So I got me a couple different conductors, a couple different wires with the, you know, the conduct, you know, with all everything in there. So now this sits up in itself. This right here. And you see how it comes through. So the way this is, it'll come through the outer hosing in there. So I'm going to take these off.
Yeah, late night cookout.
And this plate right here, it sits in the light. And all the wiring is going to run through here, and I'm going to run all the hoses through there and bring it in. And then I'm going to wire it into the actual lamp. Don't say a word, 'cause I've already heard what your body's saying to mine. Okay, so make sure I got the casing right. Make sure I got the casing right. Okay, so now it locks into place. So if you can see, I slapped it. I slapped the actual casing. This side goes in here, and I brought it in. Now I'm gonna take the wire and I'm gonna go through it and bring it in and connect all the wires. It's kind of complicated what I'm showing you, but I'm in the process of actually building up the green screen. I might be able to take this one all out all together. Yeah, I think this one is a whole punch. Take that one out. And take off the solder rings. Okay, get that out. And actually slip the wires through the hole, and I'm gonna wire it inside. This is gonna give me my lights. Sorry if anybody's in here and I can't see the comments. It's just I just got up early this morning and it snaps right into place like that. You see how it felt? Right, beautiful. Great. That was a great example for you guys. I'm glad you guys were able to see that. Then you lock it in, and basically that's it. The wire is in the bracket. Sorry about that, y'all. The wire is in the bracket and it's in the housing. Okay? So now, I don't know if you guys can see this right here. Then you bring the grounder. The green, like I said, is the grounder. So you bring the grounder and our connector onto this side right here. Wrap the screw around it. And the reason why it's grounded is so you don't get electrified. And I'll put that one right there. And I'll bring it down. Now that's grounded. Now I'm going to wire in the other side. Put my wire nuts on. Then we've got the white. Keep everything in sync and everything will be fine. It's something that I've been doing. It's a little project, you know, it's not exactly a project, but I'm doing it because I'm going to change everything all around to the way it needs to be. I'm going to get to my comments in a minute. I'm pretty sure there's some people in here. Hey, Bird, it's okay. It's just me and you in the room this morning. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. How are you doing today? So now that that's in, I've wired that in. Bring everything else down. And I just want to show you simply a simple way of what I'm doing. And I'm going to take these right here and I'll be connecting them into an actual wall socket. And then I'm going to turn it on and show you guys. So just for video purposes, you know, black to black, white to white, you know, it's simple, you know. Bring that down. There is no green coming out unless you have the three prongs on it. So sometimes you don't have to worry about that. Just make sure it's definitely grounded on the inside. Make sure she's grounded on the inside. And if I'm a little too on the dark side, I'm sorry about the lighting. You guys know I'm working on lighting right now. So as you can see, it's a little process that we go through here. And definitely make sure your wire nuts are tight. You don't want your wire nuts to slip, because that's a bad thing, you know, for electrical problems and stuff like that. And this one I haven't tried. This is just a simple connection. So there on the end of it now, you see I have my plug-in unit that I'm going to plug into the wall. You know, this is just for demonstration purposes. Bird, I'm basically, I do electrical work, you know, and I do electrical work and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I love doing it, but I did paint the back of our wall green for the green screen. And this lighting, I'm taking a regular office light that uses T8 lamps, and I'm converting. I'm gonna take the fluorescence out of it, and I'm gonna use it for the green screen house. And that's just you know. But I love it, you know what I'm saying? I'm always doing the robots and drones and stuff, but yeah, I do love doing this kind of work. And to be honest with you, I wish that I wish that I was able to teach kids a little bit more, but YouTube being the way it is, you know, stuff is just hard. You know, it's early morning, I partied a little bit last night, a little bit too hard, and the boys shouldn't have partied that hard, you know. But Bird, I'm gonna throw some lights up in here, you know what I'm saying, so you can see this thing illuminate. And then, you know, you guys will see what I'm talking about. I just gotta get some bulbs and throw them on up in here. Hopefully I have enough bulbs. I should have enough bulbs in here. This lamp unit holds 3. Give me 1 minute. Be right back. 1 minute, Bird. Okay, good. We're cool. Gotta make sure that you know, we got the bulbs and everything for this. I'm gonna plug it right in so you can see. Yeah, I don't like really have a workshop area, you know. But I'm gonna put the lights inside, and we're gonna illuminate the fixture up. And basically there's supposed to be other pieces that go on there, but I just want to turn it on so you'll see what's going on. And of course I did put the plug-in on this, as you guys can see. I put the plug-in on there. And I'm gonna have switches and everything that I'm gonna run into it. I'll have the switches. This is just for test purposes. I'm gonna have to go back over and tighten everything up. The way oh, one more thing. The ballast units itself, they come with these, and it should definitely be covered. You should use these to cover. That helps very. That's something that you should definitely use because electrical shocks are a big thing, you know. And they go down. Each there's little clips on the side of them. They go down. Yeah, but we were out last night doing some things. Had a lot of fun. If I can get that on. Here we go. It'll go down. But you guys get the basic picture. Don't want to mess with that too much. Drop the lights in, put them into place, drop the other one in, put them into place, and you see basically it comes up like this. Now I'll take it in and, excuse me, hopefully I don't get shocked or electrocuted, you know what I'm saying? That I crisscross something wrong. Wouldn't want that to happen. See if we get some illumination. Nothing. So what's that telling me is either I got a bad ballast in here. Probably got a bad ballast in here or a bad bulb. May possibly be a bad ballast. That kind of sucks. Check it out one more time. Make sure all my connections are tight and right. Oh, it didn't come on. And it might be this alto. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. I'm just going to check all my connections. That's good. Maybe a bad ballast. But if I'm looking correctly, be right back. And maybe this bulb. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try a different alto in here. Maybe the ballast. Ballast is the most important part, but it may have been the bulb. That feels real loose. Slide that one out. Now we're going to try it again. Let's see. Nothing. Yep, got a bad ballast there. Got no juice. Okay, that's fine though. Done. There's more ballasts where that came from, and more fixtures. I've been so busy running around. Nettie's been running me everywhere, so I don't really have any time to really, you know, do certain things that I want to do. This one that I'm removing is a grounder. We just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. I will be moving some things back, so. So I got a different hood. And I'm gonna try this one. Give me 1 minute, y'all. Snatch my bulbs out. So the ballast in here is probably bad. And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. This is the ballast, and it's probably bad in here. So this light fixture isn't going to do anything for me right now. So I'll put this one off to the side. And I've got a few more. So I'll try to wire in a different one. This one has the luggy on it. This is what I'm working with here. Now, like I said before, this will be a good demonstration for you guys. The pop out, squeeze, and gives you access to the ballast. And that's the ballast inside and everything inside. And that's all the wiring in here. And if you look at this one here, see how that one is? That one isn't even grounded. And these are my main boards that I'm looking for right here. And for this intention, I'm just gonna run it straight into the line because I just want to know that it powers up. So I'm gonna run it in. How you guys doing? There's more people coming in. Hey, family team. I got the chat now. Hey, can you help me with this 1 second, babe? Babe, help me with this 1 second. So yeah, this is the lighting that I want to show you guys because as I'm going on step, I want to show people. So basically, if you guys didn't come in, I did wire into here, but my first one My first attempt was a fail because the
I hit
ballast
you on
wasn't any good.
Instagram last night. I didn't get your message till late. I just so happened to be watching a live and I seen you got kicked out. I think it's so wrong how people judge other people and don't allow them to comment in their videos or on their lives for the fact that you support another YouTuber. I think that's lame and it's petty and immature. So I'm gonna apologize to you for some other adults, but I think that's wrong. I heard your name called in another live, and I heard him say, "Get them out of here. They hanging with the people that don't like us," and I think that's stupid and petty. So
Well,
I just felt like I wanted to address that. I had to wake up out my sleep on that one.
Well, you know how it is. You gotta be real original.
That's
so you can
sad.
be true to yourself.
Yep.
You gotta
Like,
be true to yourself
you gotta be
first.
true to yourself. Well, in the meantime, they called us like 5 times, and I chose not to answer not one call. Because my thing is, if y'all can address everyone else on YouTube in a video form and express how you feel, you could do the same thing to me. And I told them that. I don't want to talk on the phone no more. I talked to them on the phone last time for like an hour. And they got even messier after that. Not with me, but other people. And like I said, I'm on YouTube because I'm here to speak up for people who, I ain't even going to say can't speak for themselves, because people speak for themselves. But me as an older woman, I've always been one that if I see somebody getting hurt, or if I see their feelings hurt, then I step in and say something. And it just so happens to be in a video form at this point, you know. It's not to start nothing. It's not for clout. It's not nothing like that. But I think it's wrong for you or anybody else in that case to be put out. Like, they's actually sitting there going through names. Oh, I know that name. I heard that name in somebody else's room. Pull
Don't
them
worry
out.
about it.
You're going. That's wrong.
Don't worry about it.
You got blocked too? I got blocked from TNK for
Let's see
asking
if I can
why
get
they
some
trying
illumination
to
on
address
this.
you.
There we go. See it, y'all? Did y'all see that? Hold on a
Yeah,
minute,
they
babe.
want to, and that's the
Yeah,
problem.
hold on a minute, babe. Did y'all see that? So basically what I did is
Dean's lighting.
I
I'm
wired
sorry.
it all in and I powered it. Just give me 1 minute. And this is how everything's going to get illuminated.
Yeah,
Okay?
but she
so you gotta
said
see that right there, so I wired everything. That's going to be
she
for
asked,
the
"Can I
fight
call
line.
her for woman to woman?" First, it was, "Can Dean call her husband?" But Dean chose not to call them back, and I gave him the message, and he could choose not to call him back. But then they kept video chatting. Tried video chat like 5 times. I was at a cookout. I don't got time for people at certain times, especially not no bull crap. Yeah, that was childish. That was like, we all gotta grow at
Yeah,
some
but don't
point.
take it personal for
My
what
thing is, if you were there, you're still subscribed to their channel and you're supporting them, whether it's good or bad. Am I going to tell somebody that hate me not to
Let
come
me
in?
say something.
No.
From what I could tell, they already ran and said something to somebody about us. You know what I'm saying? I can tell. Because they don't really have anything to address.
They haven't made any
online
videos.
and anything else, but they are still talking warning things. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta run to YouTube, whoever you gotta do. I mean,
Yeah, I would
your
like
best
to know
friend,
what they meant
those
by
are
that.
gods and masters. I wouldn't worry about
They
it.
talk about some, if you
wouldn't worry
keep
about
talking
it.
about us, you're not going to grow. I don't care. I ain't been growing. I've been grown. I
But
grew years ago
the thing is this,
into
right?
a 40-year-old woman. As far as YouTube, it don't matter to me if my numbers go up. I told people this, and I'll keep on saying, I'm not here for numbers. I'm here for the people. If people are here to support us and be here, you like to watch the content that I put up, then okay, I appreciate that, and I love everybody who's here for us.
And I'm gonna take this
But as
side.
far as like now is, we ain't got no plans on YouTube. We ain't got no
Right.
no problem paying our bills.
Right.
We ain't got this. Now you want to show your house. So y'all are trying to answer back to us, but answer in an adult manner.
Right. Now you want to show your crib. What is it? Because we show
I
our
ain't
crib
worried
and
about
walk
your crib.
around?
I ain't
You know what I'm
worried
saying?
about
Nobody's
that.
worried about that. Nobody's worried about that. I'm worried about seeing that original seed.
If anything, they make me get petty. They ain't got
I'm
them
worried about
old
seeing that
brown
original
cabinets
seed.
no more. They got white walls and not tan walls now. So now let me stop. But nah, see, that's the only thing they're gonna get from me by trying to call me on Instagram and say,
And this
let's
is the pop
talk
outer.
maturely.
This
There's
the
nothing
pop outer
mature to
goes
talk
in
about.
place.
They ain't want to do it with nobody else on YouTube. They made videos about people, talked about people, said whatever they had to. Now that we address a situation that they approached on certain levels, they don't want to talk about it no more. They still ain't going to apologize to the vets for what they said. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't have nothing to say to them. Don't call me and secretly apologize. Don't call me to say that you have a problem with what I'm saying. Y'all need to go and make a video and apologize to these women out here that they approached and attacked
And bring the pop
so
out
viciously.
In. Bring the pop out in, and then once it's snapped in place, bring the butters out.
That's my thing. You've been supporting them for years. You've been subscribed for at least a year or two that I know of.
See, the thing about it
So,
is,
but because of your name, and I guess because we call your name, or maybe they was in our live and heard us saying your name, that's why they put you out. And
I'm so sorry that happened.
that's
I'm
what
really-
made it
I'm really
petty.
sorry
Because
that
I'm
that
sitting
happened.
there watching their video, and I hear the family team, hold up, family team. She be in the room with them people that hates us. I don't hate nobody. I have not a hate for nobody. I have not a dislike for nobody. I came to them, probably the first time I actually approached them in a video was when they was coming at Queen's mom. And I thought it was wrong. Now, I had my issues with certain people on YouTube, and I approached the situation. But when you constantly digging into people's personal business and assuming, like I said before, yeah, I talk on Instagram, on YouTube, but I talk about stuff that you see in a video. I'm not going to sit there and make up a whole story about somebody. Oh, they don't have their own house. They living in somebody else's house. Their electricity got cut off. Their water got cut off. They had to go to this person's house. They had to go to that person's house. Like certain things that we didn't know about these people, they ain't had to tell it. I mean, even if somebody is telling them that's close to them, it wasn't meant to be in a form of thoughts and opinions. So now that we want to express our thoughts and opinions in videos,
express yourself.
you want to privately talk. I don't have nothing to say. Like I said, I've been on YouTube for about 2-3 years now. I've been through all kinds of stuff. Last time I heard somebody said our name in one of their lives. And that's when I called them, because I'm like, well, what was y'all talking about? Like, why was my name mentioned in y'all live? And they were like, oh, because somebody texted us and said that you was talking about us. Guess what? A lot of people get talked about on YouTube.
Damn
Not
straight.
everybody has the same opinion about certain people. I said that they had started getting a little bit messier at one point, and I ain't know why, but once I seen they moved, that kind of like, like I said, you can start seeing a difference in people. You should be able to move to a nice big house, or wherever you move to, a little house, or wherever you move to, and still be the same person. I've moved 3 times since I've been on YouTube. 3 times. And y'all ain't see no difference in me. I'm still going to be the same person. Am I bragging about where I'm at, what I have? And no, it's not nothing like that. You know what I mean? And that's the whole thing. As far as attacking people, no. Like I said, I had a problem with one person at one point. Something that someone said. I ain't even going to say one person. It was more so the fans that took it so deep. The supporters of most YouTubers. I've never had a problem personally with any YouTubers. It's usually just the fans that want to take things a different way and inbox somebody, and I forget. And I'm just talking while Dean's working. I'm sorry. I was trying to support them, but they bitter. Yo, nobody can ever. They wasn't this bitter before their channels went down. That's my thing. First, it's not about the channel, but y'all treating people horribly.
And you guys will always have a home here and a spot here.
I have
Believe that.
never subscribed to them. Travis is way too cocky, and he is. key off in this thing. Doesn't think for herself. I, oh my god.
But it's funny. Some people rather just sit back and do videos and say that that's how their movement is going to be. But when it really comes time to do a live and you realize,
oh, you just
I haven't
went to
been
look
stepping
at
on the live street before, I have been saying
that's
anything.
weird that you just
I haven't been
noticed
doing
that, and
anything.
I did
now,
too.
Now all of a sudden, you want to jump out and you want to run LIVE.
I didn't realize
you know
it until Dean did the little video last week when we did the live reaction. And he was sitting in the car and he said, do you see the way she looks at him? And then at the end of it all, see, I was more so joking and laughing through it. So I really didn't pay attention to what was really being said in the video. I just didn't.
Didn't you see my face?
I didn't like the title when he said women who raised y'all. So I didn't like the title. So of course I was live. So I was more interactive into my comments than paying attention to the actual video. But he right there made her look like she's slow as hell. And like she has no education at all whatsoever. The way he talked to her at the end of that video, and I watched the video, it was about an hour long, but I watched it because I had to, at that point, when Dean said he disrespected his own queen on video. The way he talks to her and the way he shuts her down. And I never realized it. But it's true.
I'm a man.
But when they was in the car that day, he said, she always doing something stupid.
Yup.
And, you know, and we'll say that to our mates at times, but I would never say on live, oh, Dean's so stupid. When I tell him to do something, he don't want to listen. But he's going to go and do it anyway and learn the hard way.
She has cussed me out on live and told me to shut up.
Just the real way. Like, that's because I was probably mad about something and you was talking over me.
It wasn't no fighting. It wasn't me looking at her like, man, I'm a slap you if you say something. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. You know what I'm saying? When you see the fear, you see the fear. And I see the fear.
Well, that's his opinion. But I started seeing the way he talks to her. I don't know if she's fearing him or what. Now, as far as a man reading a woman's face, he feels that, you know, she looks scared of him. But who knows? Who knows who really cares? All I'm saying is, it's YouTube. And like they said they don't take it seriously. Then certain things you shouldn't take seriously. Certain things you should.
The thing that gets me worldwide, y'all, you know what I'm saying? I say, do a video. You steadily call me on the phone. But at the same time we do the video,
they ain't had no thoughts and opinions on nobody for the last couple of days. I'm waiting to see who's the next thought and opinion. You know?
I'll call out the squad, I'll call up the armies, and I'll call out the thunder.
That's how it is. Move your thing over on my bed. My
but
orange
everything's good.
are showing. Not that it matters.
Everything's good. Like the family knows right now, I'm building it. So from the scratch is what I'm doing. And I'm going to show you.
So, yeah, it's sad.
My thing is, like a YouTuber said, I was watching his VIDO. You know, it was a young boy. You know, he really impressed me.
Why don't you just put it up? Or you can't. Well, you know what? Don't do that because this is your little video.
Here's the thing, right?
Dean was doing a little DIY video, and I do want to do the live reactions, but I don't want to do it in his DIY video.
Anyhow, like
because
I said,
somehow they did demonetize the not that I cared because I didn't even try to monetize it, but when Dean was approaching them the other day, maybe because it was just messy, who knows, but
it was definitely
they making sure anybody who mentions their name, they gonna report on the YouTube.
It was messy,
but I don't care.
It was messy, and I'm gonna say something to y'all. Y'all watch your backs, cause they gonna throw y'all out your rooms. They gonna report you for anything they say. But you know what? Report me. Report me. You understand? Report this channel. Report all the other channels. Cause trust me, we vets out here, and we got friends too. And I told you that before. You stepped in some waters with some real piranhas, and you won't address. You know what I'm saying? You make it LIVE and you won't address. What did I say to you? Do a video. You know what I'm saying? But you want to come on this simple Simon grounds. Oh, first I'm going to try to, I'm going to try to go over here and I'm going to try to DM, text, and get in touch with him. Then if that don't work, I'm going to call. Then I'm going to do a video. Those were your rules. You don't even apply to yourself no more. Why? Is it because the shark that's out here is even bigger than you? And I'm not even big. We're small YouTubers, but it's what you did. See, there's certain things in life that get people very angry, and this is such one of those situations, and you still need to apologize.
No, Dag, I guess I shouldn't, brother.
No, we're good.
I'm
We're
just
good.
kidding. I'm just
because,
kidding.
like I said, I'm still gonna do my
In your
tech.
DIY.
I'm still gonna do my tech stuff. I'm still gonna eat my food, and I'm gonna say I still love my world. Why? Even more now. All you did was let me know that rats do run down holes and up trees.
Well, the egg.
Talk about a sucker. That's all it is.
So you might as well have did your reaction then. It's like,
No,
no.
we're good. We're good. There's a lot of things that I can say about sorry individuals who pick on pregnant women. There's a lot of things that I can say about individuals who pick on women, period.
On vets,
You know what I'm
period.
saying?
You know how many disabled vets I see on the street on a daily that don't have places to live, that don't have food to eat, that are handicapped, that don't have half of what they
The
have.
thing about it, the things that you say, you know nothing about psychological operations. You know nothing about the stress of wartime. You know nothing. You know nothing. You're just a little guy sitting over there trying to be a mere chief over your own situation. You're not doing a very good job because everybody's seeing. Everybody's seeing. I don't have to say it for you. I'm going to run videos from other people that's saying it for you, and I'm going to add my 2 cents in. That's what we do out here. And like I said, once again, I don't want no money. I work hard for my own money. I've been saying this from the whole time I started YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm not going to come out and I'm going to say I'm working now because I have to go work. You dig what I'm saying? YouTube is a place for me to deal with family.
Yeah,
and
now they
friends.
trying to give you the
understand
guilt
what I'm saying?
trip. See, I'm
It's
working,
not a
I'm
guilt-
tired. I
it's not
can't
a
get on
guilt trip.
YouTube. I
The
can't
point
make videos like that. Ain't that what they saying now? So obviously YouTube was your
source
That
of
was your
income.
mouth.
That was your source of income.
that was their
You
mouth.
understand what
That
I'm
was their
saying?
mouth to eat, their mouth to talk about people,
Now-
their mouth to slander people and everything else. And then YouTube took that little plate away,
Wait a minute.
and now they're lost in the sauce.
But here's the thing, just like when I was working
And I got some sauce if y'all
But
want some.
here's
Say
the
no.
thing, just like when I was working at McDonald's, the Golden Arch, everybody at McDonald's knew that I was doing videos. Even still today, there's still some people that coming from McDonald's to see me do my videos. But when I was there, I did my videos and I was
Still
working.
ain't hide the fact that you was working or
Right,
where.
right.
The fact that you was making money in that. Sorry.
Now the thing that's going on is you got to go out there. You have to go out there and you have to work in the real world. And people who you talk about and people who watch these YouTube channels, they see you and they have to deal with you on a daily basis. And they know that you talk about vets. They know that there's other black people out here hurting who you have hurt.
Oh, what about the vets that
And
want
you
to make
still-
y'all food?
And you still have to walk around and be around those people. So this is what I say to you. The spit that shine your
Don't
shoes.
walk up to a vet's food truck and them know who y'all are.
But I'm good, y'all.
Because you might not get no good shrimp
I'm
then.
good, y'all.
Go ahead, I'm sorry. I'm
But
sorry.
no, we are good. But my thing, I
We are good.
want to thank a couple people out there. There was a couple of people that came in here the last time I was in my live, and I said what I said. A lot of them said they was from Philly. And I do want to say this. I love my people in PA. I love my people in New York, Atlanta, Washington, D.C., all over the world.
Michigan!
So, in saying this, if there's anybody within the PA area...
You got to represent Michigan, family team.
If there's anybody in the PA area that wants to come, they want to sit down, they want to have a little eating with me, because I did see that there's some people here in PA and they said some great things. If y'all want to be on video, man, if y'all just want to come down and hang out with us, let me know, man, and we'll work it out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of love out
Oh,
here.
one thing I'm
It's
not
a lot of
forgetting
love
is
out
we
here.
still have to send Leilani sauce out because I was supposed to send her sauce.
Yes, Leilani, I feel real bad.
Because that's his fault. I wasn't feeling good.
Your boy's smacking himself up. Yeah, it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? It's my fault.
Well, I was
you know.
down and wasn't feeling good for a couple of days, and Dean was supposed to send mail out, but he didn't. And it's okay. We'll get it out this week.
I truly apologize. I did smack myself in the face a couple times, though. However, you know, and it does sting. So I probably will remember to do it now. You know? Oh, it stings.
That and Hen Kid. We still owe Hen Kid a visit. And we definitely are doing that in Merlin. Now, Hen Kid is just a supporter, not a YouTuber, but a supporter to a lot of people.
We're gonna go out there and see.
And I didn't know Hen Kid lives in a nursing home. So I am definitely going to pay a visit to.
Gotta go checking on the family.
Yeah.
Gotta go checking on the family. But I'm truly grateful this morning for God giving me another day.
Oh, I didn't
God,
even know you stepped away. We was in here just talking.
I'm truly grateful. I'm truly grateful this morning for God giving me another day, for God giving me another breath, the ability to come on this stream and still have the strength to defend this new channel that people who call themselves real want to try to smite and smote away. Things in itself, you do what you got to do. You say what you got to say.
Like even the people I speak for, like I said yesterday. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off again.
It's okay.
But you know, the people I speak up for, I don't necessarily like everything they say on their pages.
No, I don't.
But do I sit there and slander them because of what they're saying or what they're doing or what's in the background or what their everyday life is, or you know, well, like the boy said, and I don't like the word, but I'm learning from the kids, like I have always. The shit they do is cringy, okay? It's cringy. We say messy, but it's cringy to these young kids, and it's bad. Like, you actually sit there and say you don't support YouTubers. We don't support YouTubers. We don't watch videos, but you have a thought and opinion on everything.
The problem is
how? If you're not watching.
The problem is just the individuals that we're speaking about, they don't have knowledge of self.
They
don't have knowledge of self.
That's
it's just
problem.
that simple. They don't have knowledge of self.
Lack of education. So, and lack of understanding. Because when you don't have the education, you don't understand. So, he clearly said education wasn't important. And that's what one of the vets had an issue with. How you going to say education ain't important? She said that is very important. Little Dean in there knocked out. Little Dean tries to sleep until 2 and 3 o'clock. But that's only because he doesn't go to bed till 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. But we were at my girlfriend's house yesterday for a cookout. So we didn't get in till after 1. And it was so bad I hit the bushes. It's like, I was so tired. D was like, Little D said, Mama, she hit the bushes. Oh my goodness, she going to hit a pole. While I was parking the car.
Your boy's here.
But I was so tired.
Hope everybody's having a good day.
And Slaylana been here for the last week.
Has she? She really has been here.
So they've been partying up a storm at night.
They've been partying, getting jiggy. Yo, listen, they've been having a ball.
Oh, ball. So they're knocked out. And I'm glad. And I'll be like, well, we got another party to go to today. The twins are about to go to college.
Yeah, y'all, it's graduation time.
And it's bad after graduation.
Well, you know, after graduation. But
this is their trunk party. They're having their trunk party today because they're off to college. So I ain't been out shopping, so I guess we're going to have to cash app them some money. And I'm going to let them just get what they got to get.
Who's the sexy one? They know they keep on coming in here. They're like, sexy one. Good morning.
Okay, well, you can TK. Hi, how y'all doing? I welcome any and everybody.
Like I said, I'm just asking.
You just be worried about that. I guess he thinks that's Queen Key undercover side.
No, it doesn't matter who it is, because my thing is this. I just want to know who I'm
just messing with you. Because
one time before you
y'all know I like to play. What?
One time before you did say you were a family, so I just like to narrow down things who on planet Earth.
Oh.
It's okay, you don't have to say anything.
No,
Welcome to the stream.
So what he doesn't know is that I go through all my videos and the live chats afterwards. So if there's someone in here that I know and you're a YouTuber, I go and I click subscribe. If I don't get to really watch too much content, I'm still subscribed. And if you pop up in my news feeds, I definitely support and pay attention. So just know that I like to support people. I'm not here to say, oh no, I'm not going to support them. I'm not subscribed to them. I'm going to unsubscribe to them. There's nobody on YouTube. I think there was one time, and I can admit it, I think I pushed the unsubscribe button on Clarence and Queen and them. And I've been back with them probably for a day. And been back with them ever since. Do I watch their videos now? Probably not the last 5, 6,
But
7.
there ain't no reason to unsubscribe.
No, not at all. The only time that I really
If you
will
don't like it, don't go back. You know what I'm saying?
It's not that I don't like it.
No, I'm just saying in general, there's no reason to unsubscribe. If you don't
I
like it,
feel
don't go back.
myself to be, my heart is here as a problem solver. When I feel like people are going through things or they're in trouble, or if I see a video and I see somebody's hurt or upset, I try to reach out in some type of way. Whether it's a video or it's a inbox. Some people just don't respond to inboxes. I think it's mean. I think it's rude. I don't know what else to say, but I know that it's Instagram that people, you get your inbox messages, and people don't get that many that they don't want to answer them. You can tell which ones are fans, because most of the time they don't just inbox you. They send you a message.
Nettie, one time we had a late night conversation about South Carolina.
Oh, yes.
No,
yep, I remember. She said her family
mother.
was from South Carolina,
Yeah.
and yep.
And I listen.
I remember.
I just want to say something, and that's a good thing, because sometimes we do have conversations, because once in a while we may want to come visit someone, and if we're passing through your state, you might be like, oh, y'all in my state, and if we know, we're going to stop, man, we're going to show some love. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. So I like to know who people are. It's okay that you change. Now we know who you are, and I feel, that if, it is the way it is, but we might come through your state. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I still,
I do really want to go visit people. I want to visit people. I want to see people. You know what I'm saying? I want to see people out here in Utah.
Yeah, we don't want to do, we don't have to do meet and greets. We like to visit people. We can come, we can get a hotel room. We're not the type of people say, oh, we need a place to stay. We want to sleep in your room. We want to sleep in your bed. Nothing like that. If I come to your state and you just so happen to say, oh, let's go meet for lunch, and you don't want a video camera on you, I'm fine with that. I'm not about YouTube and everybody trying to get numbers for collabs and all that. I'm not that type of person. I am a family-oriented person. I've been raised and grown up to love people. My dad always had an open house because he's been a cook. So my house was always open to the public for them to come in and get fed food or sold food.
I will say this.
But that's the type of life I live. So
I will say this, and I want to say this on stream. It doesn't matter if you're a fan of one of TV
yeah, you could be their best friend, their mom, their dad.
If you want to come in here, there might be some you might see that you might like. Maybe you want to support both channels. Hey, that's your own personal business. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to come in here, I'm not going to say to you, oh, you from TNK, get out. I'm not going to say that.
It's wrong.
Man.
I think that's wrong.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not just going to pick on you and make it known that I'm going to try to slay them because they had something bad to say. What is the problem? Because we speak the truth? Because now your feelings hurt? Is that what it is? Oh, it's going to be a lot more hurt feelings when I start talking. It's going to be a lot more. I like to talk. I like to run my mouth. I like to do things. I'm a person of action. And that's what I said the last time. I'm a person of action. So what you go and you do. You start texting on the phone. You should have did a VID.
Yeah, when we say action, we ain't talking about fighting. We talking about video footage. Right. We can talk. Listen, if you have something to say, we can discuss.
Let me tell you something. We
can go live for live.
You would have got a lot more respect had you did a video. Because, see, I don't like talking to no damn phones. I don't do no texting. I don't like doing that stuff.
Nah, man. Because especially YouTubers, when you come to find out people, they'll try to record you, and then they cut out what they want to cut out, or keep in what they want to keep in, and then they try to put on a video and make it seem like they punked you. You ain't gonna punk me, and I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I know you're not.
If I pick up the phone and somebody come off, that's why I ain't pick up the phone, because I got a lot of anger and animosity in me right now.
Nervins?
It's not time for apologies. If I picked up the phone, it would have actually.
What's going on, Nervins? Hey, you still got your blue wrench? I heard somebody say last night, what happened to my blue? Hey, Nervins! Somebody said, what happened to my blue? It must have been somebody from the old team, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't remember them.
Not us. You're talking about somebody else. Like, stop talking about that.
Not us.
That's my thing. I mean, you're saying how much you paid attention. And that's true. He paid attention. Oh, somebody said to them, I used to be a mod here. Where's my wrench? He said, hell, you was never a mod here. So, clearly, either he don't know his subscribers or somebody was playing. You get trolls that'll come in and say stuff.
You do get
trolls. So,
trolls.
You can't take everything they say seriously. You might just say that, too, because... Like I said, any negative comment that came through, they erased it. So it's not like you can even see what really happened. You can only hear what they had to say rudely to other people. Like, I didn't see Family Team in there, but they shouted her name out for sure. So
of course they did.
But that's cool because maybe they gave her a little exposure. Make the contact. It's like, nah, because they don't call people's names unless
we're truly sorry about that. That gotta happen to you. You have to go through that on these YouTube streets where people such as yourselves, you're allowed to go into channels and look. And I'm sorry that had to happen to you. That you were violated in such a way. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry you were violated in such a way. You should be able to go in there and look around. And just, it's I don't really have people come back here and tell me stuff about them. You know what I'm saying? There's people that's not, they go in there to see for themselves. And that's the thing that I learned. They go in there to see for themselves where they want to be, if they want to listen to this conversation, that they might switch back and forth. But for you to just say, oh, you dealing with one particular group, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? You leave yourself for, what if that person come and they got 50 people with them? You know what I'm saying? Then you just lost half the platoon. So what you gonna do then? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do then?
Wow, she said I can't even stomach their videos.
But it is what it is. We all know it's real soldiers and real Americans out here. You know what I'm saying? And just real people in general. We all know.
Oh, she said I'm from New York. Nice.
We all know. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Bedford-Stuyvesant, Quincy and True. We all know that there's a lot of things that goes on out here and what's going on in the YouTube community, what's going on in the YouTube world. See, I'm telling y'all this for real, man. Man to man to woman, boy to woman, kid, whatever y'all want to call me. I'm telling y'all this. I am not here for the money. And that's for real, man. I ain't here for no money. You dig what I'm saying? If I ain't make no money yet, I'm not going to make no money on YouTube. And that's okay. But if I do, I do. I'm going to keep on speaking what I feel is
Family
right
Team
now.
says she asked them how's their new house. They put her out. Ask them how they kid. I was going to ask where was the cat, but somebody said something about the cat. But then I ain't hear the dog no more.
So
it's like, let me stop.
In saying the things that I say, are a lot of us vets banged up? Yes, we are. Have we been through a lot of things? Yes, we have. You know what I'm saying? Does it give somebody the right to say what they think in the condition after the government of the United States of America, I might say, okay, has fully cleared us? And you take their liberties and their royalties yourselves while you sit behind that very chair and talk out your mouth, probably collecting a check. You know what I'm saying?
He said he collects the check.
And you don't even think of how that check was able to come to you. The government is taking care of your ass, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. The same government who you run around here talking about. You know what I'm saying? The government is taking care of you. They bringing you your cheese, gang. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. Don't get no sloppier than that.
He really ain't feeling that one.
But yeah, this is I just felt like just getting on here. I wanted to show the lights and what I was working on because I want to do a green house, green apartment, green room, whatever you want to call it. I want to have everything illuminated with lights and everything. So I wanted people to see the different lights. I'm gonna come on. I'm gonna do some real hard wiring into it, and I'm gonna set some things up in place, and I'm gonna show you guys.
I don't think so. I didn't even watch the whole live because it was like 2 hours. But in the beginning is when I seen them talking, kicking people out and screaming people out. So I don't know. I don't think they said anything about me because their whole point is they don't want to mention my name. So, and they've been like that. They had an issue with me before, and we talked privately on the phone. But they don't like mentioning other people's names because they don't want their followers to look you up or follow, or maybe they just don't want their followers to hear what we had to say about what they had to say to other people. I don't know, but I know that when I watched her live, it seemed like they got a lot of hate in there last night.
Well, we all get loved in our own special way.
True indeed. Yeah, see, Family Team was in there. I wasn't even home. I just happened to come home like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I seen the video.
So sorry that happened to you. I really.
So I started watching some of it, and I was like, "Wait a minute, Family Team, like."
But at least.
But he didn't say, "Oh, put her out and leave it at that." He's like, put her out. She supports. I seen her in other people's videos and other people's lives. The people that hate us. That's what he said.
He addressed the situation. He tried to put a little stink on it. You know what I'm saying? He tried to put a little stink on it. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. He tried to put a little stink on it. You know what I'm saying? Crinkle as can be.
Trying to be nasty. That's all. Yep.
But that's okay. Because you are loved over here, and it goes to show you, you know now where the adults are at. Worldwide.
Oh, hush.
I know you hate when I do that. Oh, hush. You always beat me down about something, y'all.
Because you all just hollering worldwide.
Because no, at least now, Family Team knows where the adults are at, and so does a whole bunch of other people that watch those good old great old videos. You know what I'm saying? You know where the adults are at. You know what I'm saying? Be careful now who you sit down and you eat with on these YouTube streets. Oh yeah, that's right. They're not eating.
They said they're gonna start.
Well, I got some family to eat with. You know what I'm saying? I got some friends to eat with. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be doing a lot, but it's not just about eating. It's about learning for myself, because there's a lot that I'm learning from YouTube. Look, I'm learning a lot from YouTube. I'm learning so much from YouTube that I gotta get back.
They came up. That's why they moved. It's like, nah, let me stop. See, because you know my theory before, right? That was just my theory, but I already know because I seen the outsides of their house and why they would never show the outside or really go outside, because I think they was getting assistant living when they was in South Carolina. But once their channel started growing, and they said that like a year ago, once we start getting ourselves together, then we're going to move back to Georgia. So once their channel started growing, the money must have been moving sweet. So they moved back to Georgia and rented a house. And as soon as they moved back to Georgia, like not even a week after they moved, matter of fact, it was a couple days after they moved in, is when their channel got shut down. So that's when the upset part came in. That's from what I see. That, they was like, oh, y'all trying to say we ain't eating, we ain't feeding our kids. And that wasn't us. That was a lot of other people saying it. But this is just what people were seeing from them losing their channels, because once they moved, they just started coming off real hard, and we gonna say what we gotta say. We got so much more videos coming, and, it was just, I knew that they moved because it was different. And then, then they did some prank saying that, they hid something inside their moving truck. So that's when I was like, oh yeah, clearly they moved. I knew they moved because they showed outside their house. That's when I knew they moved. They did a video, I guess they wanted to address Queen haters, so they made a video saying haters destroyed our car. So they was trying to reenact out the Prince family's car thing. So when they showed outside their house, they showed their license plate, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's messy. Why would you show your license plate number on YouTube on a video? Anybody who's smart wouldn't show your license plate, because then you could be tracked down. So that's when I realized, well, wait a minute, they ain't staying in the projects no more, and he's showing a South Carolina license plate. So that's when I realized I didn't know exactly where they moved, but I knew they wasn't living in the same place anymore, and that's why he showed the license plate number, because he don't live there no more. So if anybody knows he was trying to track them down, they would just end up back in South Carolina where they were living at. But just because I was watching the videos, and then you could see they walked in the house, and he walked past a big Rottweiler in a cage, and then you could see their furniture from the old house was set up in this new house. So, and they didn't have the brown cabinets no more. See, I read too deep into pictures and videos. I'm just one of them people. I've been like that for years. I could look at a look at a picture, and I'm going to see everything that's going on in the background, who got what on, just because I'm just interested in stuff like that. And they might call me nosy, but my sisters used to always say, why you give you a picture and you looking at the picture for an hour? Because I wanted to see everything in the picture, not just So I think I just seen too much into their videos that I could kind of tell they moved. And then now what happened was last night their supporters are saying, y'all moved, y'all got a different background. Where's the bear in the background or whatever they're saying, you know. And that's when he was like, nah, that's our kitchen. That's our background. That's our counter. And that's when I was like, see, now they'll show more of their house because they're either not hiding or they're not in a discreet spot where they can be easily found. So, yeah. Yep, she had to get a job. And she said, oh, she had looked for a job before they even went back there. So she must have known that, you know what I mean, that YouTube wasn't really paying them like that anyway. So she was saying she had to get a job anyway, and I think actually she was working where she was, because last night she said that she works overnight now. So she was like, I don't get no sleep, and I can't make videos like I used to because I work overnight. So yeah, that's what's so crazy, because it's like, no, I'm not talking junk. I'm just talking on because I watched their video and I heard what they said, but I didn't watch everything, so I wouldn't know if they confronted me in their video. They're not going to. If somebody brought me up, they would probably just X them out, because if you bring up anybody in their video chat or in their live, they X you out anyway. So like one time, I think it was about 2 years ago when I first subscribed to them, I had commented something like I'm a smaller YouTuber or something like that. And she was like, we don't talk about other people's YouTubes in our live. You don't comment or something. And I was like, I didn't know. Shoot, I didn't know the rules. After that, you ain't gotta worry about me commenting no more. I didn't unsubscribe, but I still watched them. And of course now, like I said, you just started seeing the more and more messiness as they moved, and it's like, okay, now we in the city and we can start being hee ha ha, make fun of people more, or once they moved, then now it's a couple of months ago it was, if you got 20,000 subscribers and hit us up for a collab. Now y'all back down to 8,000 subscribers. It's anybody who wants to hook up with us, let us know. But then there was people on YouTube that, like they said, they were supporting them, but because of the messy stuff that they were saying and doing in their videos, they was like, we was right in South Carolina near y'all, but y'all was so nasty and messy that we didn't even call y'all. And these was people that was supporting them at the time. But that's the same ones that they got nasty and wanted to call out because they were vets. And I just think that's wrong. It's a husband and a wife. They're both vets. And they have a family. And they sat there and tried to talk down on them. There's another couple who is a girlfriend. She must live with her sisters and brothers. The boyfriend lives with his parents. But apparently, wherever they make their videos at, they want to go and tell the world that they was homeless and didn't have their own place to live, and that they make videos in other people's rooms and houses. And I'm like, well,
some people
let me look into the situation. But if you realize they say, oh, he got a green screen and they do green screen, listen, you cannot it's not easy just to set up a green screen any and everywhere and just do a video. It just don't happen like that. Trust and believe, it took months for us to even get this thing together the way Dean really wanted it. You could get up and do it real sly, but to me, their green screen was not just put up. Their numbers, they're like 47,000, so they're not just starting. You know what I mean? They've been up there too. It was just a matter of they were running alongside of them and they had to throw them some hate. So they started talking about them. They started talking about the boyfriend's music career. And like he said, he was like, at this point, I'm going to laugh at Travis, because Travis was already that put under the rug already. And he like, I'm a young boy. I'm just getting started. So what of them?
Well, we're gonna leave that one alone. I just can't wait.
Oh.
I really can't. I can't wait.
Well, yeah, there's just some younger people that did videos about them. Like Dean just pretty much just Googled you know, hate
I wouldn't put it so much in
he
such an
put up
elaborate, nice way.
T&K haters, and so many videos came up, but there may have been 2 or 3 that literally
really
he had to laugh through.
But
it was just, it wasn't funny, but it was funny. So that's what I'm like, we could share this with the family in a live reaction, because the stuff that he was saying, it was like so true. But I bet you Travis seen that video and he'll never shout that boy out, and that boy had good numbers too.
I will tell you this though, this video, when I show it, it hit me in my heart, and it kind of hurt me. But it was a well needed video. But I was on the road doing those things, because when you get in YouTube, you learn some things, and you go through some things. But the young man, he's a little bit younger than me, and he obviously has some wisdom and knowledge.
No, she never said where she worked.
You know, I'm gonna show this video, and I'm gonna do it like a number 1, number 2 kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's gonna be my best pick on this one. You know what I'm saying? And it was well put.
No, he was like, why the hell she gonna tell y'all where she work at? She ain't stupid. That's what he said. So, no, but, and then who knows, because she did say last night that she's not at the same job she was at when they moved there like a month ago. She said she got a better job, so she must have had to get more money in that house. So, yeah, I ain't gonna hate, because you got to work. We got to work. That's in order to pay bills and raise our children these days. Me, I'm like her husband. Unfortunately, I'm on disability, but I'm not out here slandering the vets.
There's nothing wrong with you.
My husband works.
If you deserve it. You know what I'm saying? If you need
well,
it,
like they said,
for you, you know what I'm saying? But
like the lady who's just pressed, the doctors are the ones who make these decisions. We don't go out there and say, oh, I'm disabled, and they just give you a check. You gotta go through months and months and all kinds of evaluations and all kinds of stuff in order for someone to diagnose you as disabled, not able to do certain things, or any case in that case. But again, you know, I always bring up the fact I do have my, because they were saying something about people with education, that why people always hollering, I got education, but you're on YouTube. Why not? Yeah, I do have my education, and I'm on YouTube because I'm here for networking and for the people. The girl, like she said, she on YouTube, her husband has a good job, so she sits home and take care of her kids.
You can be a millionaire
and be on YouTube. Like, it don't matter what you have or what you don't have.
YouTube.
As long as you got a camera, you can be on YouTube.
You know what I'm saying? So there is no, you know, it doesn't say, oh, you're making too much money, so you can't do videos.
Yeah, they was like, she got too much money. All she doing is sitting up in her big old house and making videos. Well, y'all just assume that. But my thing is, you're slandering her, because anybody who don't know these people or don't watch these people and only watch this channel, because I'm gonna stop saying their names too. They don't like saying anybody's name, and stop saying their name. Then they can't say I'm addressing them. How about that? So if people, oh my God, I got sidetracked. Yeah, if people, I was about to say something about people not watching their channel and the other girls. Okay, yeah. If people don't know these people that, like Coach Crystal, if people don't know Coach Crystal or Sunny TV and didn't watch their content, they wouldn't understand what's going on and why T&K are saying and doing the stuff they're doing. Oh, and the girl for Team the Dream.
Okay, so, you know, we got a couple things I wanted, you know, we got to do today. I did want to get on. And
India says she really likes your background.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. I got a couple nice backgrounds. You know, if there's anything later on that you guys want me to put in the background.
She said she really likes that. She said that's fire.
If there's anything that you guys want to see in the background, like, you know,
the celebrities
and stuff like that, I will pull it out.
Yeah, y'all see that? The celebrities started seeing how much money YouTubers are making, and they jumping on now. So it really ain't no room for none of us little people out here anyway. It never was. But now, yes, the celebrities are making YouTubes, and the people who want to see them on TV once a week, now can go on their YouTube channel and see them every day and inside their homes and what they're doing
Like you
in
said,
life.
anybody could do
So
YouTube.
the rich are just going to get richer, as it's always been.
Yeah. And
You
the
know.
poor, either we're gonna get richer, or we just gonna keep on working.
Or we just
our
going to
jobs,
stay
you know
here
what
and
I'm
keep
saying?
on doing what we've been doing.
And that's the way it's been for our grandparents
Right.
and those before us.
Right.
So don't feel bad if you're not rich, but be you, be original.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Be you, be original. Never be scared to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the money. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the money. If that's what you're after, I hope that you get that, because that's going to be your happiness. As far as I'm concerned, when I drop dead, I want to know that the man upstairs or the woman upstairs or whoever's running this is happy with what I've done.
Like I'm going to say, for instance,
I mean that.
you know, and you know who I'm talking about, family team, but and I'm putting parentheses up
Parentheses.
because,
Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry, parentheses
Go
up.
on, I got you.
But my so-called niece, who's a bigger YouTuber, their numbers haven't been really going nowhere when I looked at it. Because it's the way you do people. It's the way you treat people. It's the way you act around people. It's the stuff that you say and stuff like that. That if you're not going to be real and honest and true to your people, then you just won't get where you want to be in life. And that's really, I got sidetracked because I used to always do quotes of the day and have a whole point, you know what I mean? But that's to T and K and a couple other people. Like, you can't sit there and dog people out. Like, as soon as their numbers start growing, they want to start calling the other YouTubers on there, cussing them out on live, and calling Corey and cussing
Sounds
him
like
out
misery to me.
and try to embarrass him
Sounds
and make
like
him
misery
feel
to me.
low because he was making money on YouTube and they didn't like what he was saying, or I don't even know why they went off on him that day.
It sounds like misery to me, but in relationships, if you're in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, there's ways to release that stress. But I can't tell you if you find the answer to that at this point. Oh, man. It doesn't make any sense, the things that people do out here when they're angry. See, and my thing is, I'm so glad, and I'm glad, because I'm not the type of person just because you instantly say something, I gotta run, like, oh, something was said. I'm not playing these games, because you see, one thing is, I'm not chasing this money. I'm being me. You know what I'm saying? I'm being me. You the one that gotta get up and be like, oh, I gotta get this done. I gotta get this.
Oh no, tell him. Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell him to cash app you $100 and then you'll answer the Instagram. How about that? Sell yourself. I'll answer the phone and give you a little bit of my time if you just pay me. Okay?
Well, that's what she said. If she asks of it and you do it, hey, I guess you'll get some time. But
cash app, there you go. Say.
Don't say psych, 'cause, I'll be a man of my word. I'll pick up, say hi, and hung up.
I'm only talking to that one person. I'm talking junk.
But nah. In all seriousness, no. I know one thing, y'all. That let me sit on my tool bucket right here. I got my little tool bucket in here, all my little tools and stuff, y'all. And I'm gonna sit on my tool bucket for a minute while I talk to y'all. I know one thing. When I first got on YouTube, like I said, it was because my lady wanted to get on YouTube and she was really hurt. She had lost her mom, and a lot of things happened. And now we call the channel Jewels and Gems, in memory of the beautiful one. But I always knew that a couple of years from now, wouldn't be no money rolling in, because I never came here looking at it like I'm going to make money. What we did, however, want was, and I'm going to say this again, a house for a lot of kids. That was one thing that we always wanted, a big enough house for a lot of kids so that, they can have video games or pool, just a nice place for kids
to be able to live.
A safe
haven.
You know what I'm saying? And along the way we bumped into a couple things.
Not even that. It's in God's plans. It wasn't God's plan for us to have a house a
It
safe
wasn't
haven for kids
at
right
the,
now.
At the time.
You never know. It could happen in due time. But go ahead.
Everything
I'm
is
sorry.
written and it's predestined.
Yes.
It's been written in
Yes,
scriptures what's
definitely.
going to happen and how it's
Most
going to happen
definitely.
when it does.
Yes, it does.
So it may come on later on, but as far as for right now, I'm going to be an original seed to myself and still come out here and talk to the people. I don't know what I have for anybody. People might look at me and say, man, you're crazy. You're corny. We don't. What you're saying doesn't make any sense.
Definitely you want to do the reaction videos.
I don't know what I have for people, but unless I come out here and I be about myself and I be truthful and I talk to you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to know what I have. You know, there's people out here and they say you're never going to grow. But look at you when you grow. You're so miserable. You can't even sit next to your loved one and smile and be happy without the reaction looking like, dang, is he really going to say that, or should I tell him to stop? It shouldn't have to be like that. There shouldn't be no fear inside you. You shouldn't be afraid when you're out here in the world and you're walking the streets with your man. You know what I'm saying? There should be no fear. It should be a light that shows everybody that we are a strong couple. We're walking together. We're doing the things that we got to say. And we mean what we mean what we do. And we say what we mean, and we're doing it together. You understand what I'm saying? Because like they say, you're strong, I'm strong. You're wise, I'm wise. Together we're stronger, together we're wiser. That's unity. That's the beginning of a building block. That's foundation. That's all I know. I'm not going to come out here and tell you that I know that I'm right all the time. Nah, man, I'm not right all the time. There was no one right at all but God when he walked this planet, and even when he was here in his fleshly form. He still said, Father, take me away from here, because he knew that this place was hell and the torment that he was going to. What am I talking about? The hanging, crucifixion. You know what I'm saying? On that cross. He had to bear that. So he ran to the garden and he begged his dad earnestly and strongly and powerfully, please let this cup pass me. Because he said he wasn't prepared. So who am I to come in here in a skin, fleshly form, and tell you that I'm right? I'm not right, man. I'm a soldier and I'm walking down these streets with everybody else, man. And as I walk down, I'm learning and I'm seeing some things. You know what I'm saying? But if I know something, I'm going to tell you. It's not going to be a caveman mentality. Oh, I got a caveman bat like Flintstones back in the days and I'm Bam Bam. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to grab the woman. I'm going to drag her into the cave. I'm going to make her mine. I'm going to set up my house. That was a caveman mentality back in the days. Women are beautiful creatures. They should be treated as such. They bear children and fruit. And that fruit multiplies in such a way that it brings either light to this world or destruction. You understand what I'm saying? But the very essence and the very being that's in these women, that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? God is all about the children. You know, we cannot do anything to our children, our elders. We have to be very respectful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We have to be very respectful. We have to be very cautious on what we do, on how we treat individuals and people.
And I'm learning this still.
People, especially
raising
people,
a young child.
Especially people who are holding it down and they're carrying a light within their precious wounds. You must be careful. You must be careful.
Right.
Just have to, man. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a time where you was little. Maybe somebody treated you
at the end of the day, wait, I ain't want to cut you off. It goes back to y'all creating these videos. You're talking shit on these kids' parents and whatever, and you don't want nobody talking junk on y'all families. But these kids, when they get older, the videos are going to be still there of you trying to destroy their parents.
All the time.
And just lying about them, honestly. And that's what I'm saying now, because, yeah, it's lies.
All the time.
That's like I still say to myself, I hate to keep bringing this up, but I still feel like the reason why Mr. NYC does not like Queen's mother is because she spoke up and spoke out when Chris and them, when they were all being immature and online making videos. She spoke up and said, my grandson don't need to see these videos out here of y'all talking and slandering his dad. And she got mad at Clarence for saying that Chris was adopted. And I believe, and that's just my personal opinion, I believe that that's why he don't like her, why his animosity is, because she spoke up. And she didn't say anything wrong. He just don't like being told the truth. He's one of them that he'll never apologize to anybody either. I came there to realize it wasn't Queen, it was him. So that's just something that I thought about because everybody's still wondering what happened with this family. It's only one thing that really went haywire on internet that would take it that way. But that's just what I feel about that. No, India was asking, "Are we gonna start doing reactions again?" I said, "Oh, definitely. We got about 3 reactions lined up."
Just things have been like so busy. We have a lot of family events and stuff going on right now. We got um, two of the little ones who are going into the world. They're going to become part of the world. We've loved them and been part of their lives for the last, I have, for the last 18 years. My lady even longer. Um, but I'm truly happy for them today. They're going to be going off to college. It's a life-changing thing for them. And they're going to be loved today, and they're going to be respected, and they're going to be talked to in nice ways, and probably get some gifts today, and they're going to be loved by their family.
I'm supposed to be making Spanish rice, but I ain't get my ingredients yet. Where is my sister?
You know? So it is what it is. I'm trying to actually get back in. I don't, it is what it is.
To see yours, go ahead, take that.
So, I just things are just, it's in between, family. We have family things that we're doing. Does that mean don't do a video? Nah, I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna, check in every now and then, whatever you want to call it, come back, whatever. So, in saying that, I do want to say I love you guys. Has it been hard? Yes, I have my son with me. He's very trying at times. You know what I'm saying? Company the same way. Do they rattle my bones? Yeah, they rattle my bones. So, I'm dealing.
She said do more cooking videos. Definitely will.
I'm stabilizing myself to the point where I can be able to see, because there's a lot of things going on within my family right now. So I have to balance myself out, because I don't want to be more angry or more vicious to a person because I'm taking something out on them that doesn't have anything to do with them. I have to still have a stability. I have to have a reason and a calmness within myself. I'm just going to go out there and say, oh, they said something about me bad, or they're trying to talk about me. Oh, let me run out there and do a video. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be disciplined in this world. You know what I'm saying? When the fight comes, and it's going to come, and it might not come on YouTube. It might come some other way that none of us ever expect.
Hello, Mr. Jim West. Peace to you.
But to say that it's not something that we ask for, it is if you're out here and you're saying things and you're doing things. Because in this world, like I say once again, there's a whole bunch of soldiers running around. Some are happy and some are not happy. You know what I'm saying? The things that we do and how we treat each other in this world. You know what I'm saying? In this world means something. Means something when it directly hurts you at the time.
Have a blessed day, Burden. Love you.
So,
She says she's about Bird Burden said peace later. She says she's starting her day. She enjoyed the morning.
You have a good one. God bless you. And, I hope that I haven't said anything wrong on this day, because I know you might be going out to worship. If I said anything wrong, I do apologize. You know what I'm saying? As always, be safe in your travels.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I was gonna say I wanted to do the reactions, but I don't know if you wanted to do them in this video or another one. To watch the boys, you could at least watch that boys. That was funny. It'd just be a good outro for today. It's like, nah. That was just funny. It was funny because he hit the nail. He hit the needle.
I'll try to see. Usually this far in, nobody will see it. So I'll probably run it again, because sometimes some people, they don't come in and watch the stuff this long and they won't see the end of it. So they won't know exactly what's going on, because they just won't see the end. I'll try. I'll try to put it in there, because I wanted to put on a level
do
where
it again later.
People will see it, but she wants to see it, and we'll just see. Hopefully I can get it to run up. Just give me a minute. I know you guys are seeing some things. I'm not exactly sure if it's going to come up the way I want it to, because I'm not really ready. Got to go in here and see if I can.
Give me 1 second.
I'm not even sure where it is on here.
Oh, because you was grabbing.
because I was doing
A couple.
a lot. I was doing a lot, and you know, I was doing a lot of things. I don't know if it's 9. You may see something that you're not supposed to see in here. That might not be it.
Won't be me.
This might not be it. No, it's not it. I'm gonna have to drop out and go look. I'm sorry about that because I wasn't really prepared to do that. Just give me 1 minute. If you see my screen or whatever, it's just some
1
stuff
second.
that I'm working on. Yeah, I'm not sure.
We're still here. You just can't see him. That's all.
No, they can see me right now. They can see me right now.
Oh, okay.
They can see me. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I put everything in a certain place because I'm trying to get anything to work together, but I'm not sure. So just give me a minute. I really wasn't ready to do this.
No, I know you wasn't, but I just thought that would
No,
be.
I just want people to understand. I don't want them to
Like,
think that, oh, you know,
dude,
things
when
are
everything he
going
said,
the
it
way
was
is.
it was funny the way he said it because he's younger, but he was speaking the truth. Some real facts there. And hopefully they seen it, because that would, well, nah, I ain't going to say it would make them straighten up a little
Do you
bit.
still
but
see? Do you still see us on there? 'Cause I'm not.
I
sure
see your
what's going
chair.
on.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Like everything right now is all experimental to me. I don't know unless I'm looking at the screen what I can and can't.
Yeah, I
pull
can
off
see.
from a
I can
certain
see your
point.
chair and the YouTube sign still up. Sexy one said, "I'm here for it." Yeah, and that's the thing. When I came on YouTube, I started doing reactions because I was copying off of other people I seen doing reactions. I ain't know nothing about no darn reactions, but I started putting too much emphasis, I guess, into it, and people started thinking I was hating. It wasn't that. I just say what I see in the video. That's all. But I guess live reactions are a little better than me doing them on a reaction camera. Because I didn't even realize that reaction camera that I was using, they were tagging people and tagging things in it. And that's why those videos were up there like that. I didn't even know, because I don't even know how to do all that tagging stuff.
I'm sorry. Give me a minute. I just got some things on the desktop that I just can't, you know. I mean, I got some stuff on the desktop. It'll tell too much that's going on. I'm not really in the right settings for it. That I don't want. Sometimes there's things on your desktop you just can't show. So I got to be careful what's shown in my box. Let me see. This should be. I'm gonna pull up my desktop because where is it? It's not doing anything yet.
What's good, YouTube family? I'm your God Bless. Want to thank you for watching another episode of I Smoke Hip Hop. Hey, before we get started in this video, help me fight my war against YouTube.
I did. I don't remember.
Hit that notification bell.
I'm sorry.
If you can donate to the channel, but I'm
That's what's so crazy about YouTube, because I'm like, I could probably had.
I'm sorry about that. Just give me 1 minute. I'm gonna stop.
Oh,
it.
go ahead.
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop it for a minute.
I didn't know you started it. That's why. I thought you was in private.
Alright, man, I'm gonna get started on this, man. I wanted to
Yeah, I
talk
can't.
Yeah, I apologize, because I have too much love in my heart for people. I have no hate for nobody. I just got rubbed the wrong way at the wrong time. I kept on trying to tell them I had just lost my mom, and then when I was doing my reactions and, it was coming off the wrong way, and then they made a video back, but then they started kind of calling me, what they call me? Just names that I wasn't approving with.
I'm gonna run this video so they can see this video.
That's when I realized that the fans took over and started, kind of talking junk. And, then when they came for my son, that's when I kind of like lost it on stream. But nah, I love the kids too much. Young people too much. I'd rather hang with young people than old people, because old people will get you in trouble. You see what we going through right now. I'm trying to tell these people on YouTube, we all supposed to be trying to stick together. There's too much going on in the world for so much. But the older people seem to have more sour, bitter hearts than anybody these days. Oh, she said during. I love you, lady, and all your content. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Right.
I was gonna say there was a couple other people that I actually talked to on Instagram that were they're big time fans of Queen, and they watched me and they used to be upset with me, and they came and left bad messages in my inbox. But then if they watched, they could see I wasn't hating at all. I was just kind of like just being no nosy old lady and reading what I saw. That's all through a video. But then I started realizing, I said, well, wait a minute. If that was me, would I want somebody to be telling my business? You know what I mean? But I wasn't telling their business. I was just guessing. But it was too true. So it touched the wrong place. So I can kind of feel them now, and I had to put myself in those shoes like, wait a minute. I'm really cool with the young teens and the young people around here. If I did that to them, would they like it? No. One of my homeboys, he's upset with me because he got locked up, and I just verbatim read his read about his case online, and he's like, well, why? But I'm like, but it was online, like it was in the newspaper, so why couldn't I talk about it? And but just for the fact that he didn't expect somebody like me to be talking about it, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm still hurt because I'm like, dang, I wish I never put it up there, but I never said nothing dirty or grimy towards him. I got mad love for him, still do. It's just that we get wrapped up in things in life, and like I tell him, I try to speak out to the youth. So when I see something that or somebody I grew up with got cased up in a big time case, I felt like I want to bring it to the platform and talk to these kids about the things that we do in life and how we choose to raise our children at certain times. It can always, come back to bite us at the end. Or, not him, but he's a big time music person. But now he can't even focus on what was important to him because now, like he said, we asked him if he wanted to rap online or whatever. And he told Dean, he's like, I got to handle my stuff before I can even go publicly on platforms now.
I want to get, because
Okay.
I'm having a little problem.
Dean wants to do the
I've been doing
reaction
some
real
working
quick.
on my system and stuff like that, so it's a couple of things that I'm trying to put in place
Okay.
for us. This was in one of my lineups that I had, that I'm gonna, so hopefully you guys can hear it. I need to check a couple of things, make sure that it's good. Just give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me check one thing. I need to check a couple of things, make sure I'm good. Okay, that should be good. All right, now I'm gonna.
When you get our age, you
So
can't really
this
focus
video
on
right
this.
here, it kind of like.
Because we know everything y'all going through or stuff y'all learning is stuff that we've been through.
I want you guys to let me know if you can hear it in there or not. So just let me
Go
know.
ahead. Let me know if y'all can hear it.
What's
once
good,
it just
YouTube
cuts
family?
on.
I'm your God bless one. Thank you for watching another episode of I Smoke Hip Hop. Hey, before we get started in this video,
Can
help
y'all
me
hear
fight
it?
my war against YouTube. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button. If you can donate to the channel, but I understand a lot of people are hurt and burdened financially. So all I mostly ask for is that notification bell,
They
that
can hear it.
subscription button, that like button, and I need you to share this video
Turn up a
and
little
comment
tiny bit so
to
I
this
can hear
video.
you.
Alright, man, I'm gonna get started on this, man. I wanted to talk
The mic's
about
gonna
these
have to
two
go down.
old ass couples. I'm old myself, but this is why I gotta do this video. There's a couple called the TNK Squad. The TN it's a tongue twister to even say that shit because I got a Haitian accent. Let me say it again. The TNK Squad is the most corniest group of YouTubers I've seen in my life. They're a couple. It's a husband and a wife. And all they do is attack young ass YouTubers all fucking day. Every single one of their videos, they're either doing Queen Naija videos, they're doing videos about this person and that, and it's like the corniest shit. Like, some of their things be alright, I ain't gonna hate, but my nigga, at your age, bro, and I'm talking to the husband and the wife, at y'all age, y'all joke, man. You would think you'll have more wisdoms and words of
That's what we need to be
words
doing.
of motivation for these young
Yeah.
YouTubers. I know these YouTubers are corny. I know a lot of these YouTubers, they do the fake pranks. You got the flights, you got the McQueens. You know what I'm saying? I know they do all these pranks that just is like, again, I know the T.I. guy or whatever, the charcoal, the pooties. it's nothing but fake. But at the end of the day, they got their own core followings, and they're a bunch of people who just either still in high school or just got out of high school. You two old motherfuckers look like y'all in your 40s and shit.
They
Maybe
are.
even
We
older.
We are.
And every fucking video is about
Now
one of
he's
these
talking
young
to T and K,
motherfuckers
so
who do
No,
let's
I
pay
know.
attention.
that shit is uncomfortable. Your name is T and K Squad. It should be called Gossip with the T Old Motherfuckers. Real shit. You ain't gonna hear from them young tubers because I guess the monetizations and all that, but I speak my truths, man. Don't y'all got kids these motherfuckers age? I guarantee you your kids are the age of them YouTubers y'all talk about every day. You don't get up and feel uncomfortable? I know it's not going to be that long. I just don't want the message to get back loud and clear. What you're doing is fucking asinine. The words of Stephen A. Smith. You, like I never see videos talking about real systemic problems that are going on in black communities,
right,
or even around communities that YouTube old fools talk about living in. You guys don't talk about any of the hurdles that we gotta go over and jump over through every day, this and that. It's always about Queen
That's
with
why I
the
like
T.
this video.
Oh,
Yep.
she choose her family for Clarence.
Thanks.
Oh, this and that. Nigga, that's their relationship. Why the fuck you care?
It's true though.
Those
Why
two
did you
are married. Married or boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever the fuck they are. That's not your relationship. I think, hey, I don't know the female's name from T and K Squad, but I'ma listen, baby girl. Your husband wants to fuck Queen. And let me tell the husband, your wife is jealous of Queen and she wants Clarence.
He said your
You
wife
two
is jealous
old
of Queen
fools
and
are
she wants
lusting
Clarence.
out of young ass YouTubers, and y'all picking and shooting and fighting. When these youngins are looking at y'all like, who the fuck these old motherfuckers? And I don't even talk about old people. I think it's a beautiful thing when you get older in this world. Don't think I'm coming at old people.
Spread that wisdom.
You feel me? Like, I ain't no high school kid. I look young. I can't wait when I get older because that shows the wisdoms you've been through.
Yeah.
So when you look at these two old motherfuckers, you would think that you'll see some motivation. You'll see them talk about some OG status type shit.
Yes.
You'll see them, they'll bring common sense, denominator factor into an argument. It's like tits for tats. I'm watching
Knowledge
two
yourself.
old fools who never had a youth. They never got to have fun,
That's what it
during
seems
their
like.
childhood
Yes.
experience.
That's
So
what it
now they're
seems
trying
like.
to
It is, it
relive
is.
that experience through YouTube. It's the most saddest shit you ever seen in your life, man. It's like, I think our community is the only community where when we get older, we're embarrassed by it. Not me, but I'm just saying as a whole. We're embarrassed
He
by
was
it, so we
so
always have to do
serious.
extra dumb shit. We gotta act like we're young. We gotta try to fit in. They're talking about this girl's, did she cheat on her last boyfriend or not? They're talking about, is she choosing her own family versus her boyfriend and shit. They're talking about her boyfriend don't like her kids. Like
Yeah,
shit that don't, and by the way,
deep.
they're snitching a little bit. A lot of the videos they do is police style videos, but we're not gonna talk about that. Like they're pinning they're instigating beefs. At your age, you're really instigating beef. These two old fools used to do reaction videos. Y'all feel me? It used to be cool when they just sat the fuck down and did their little reaction videos and all this music video, reaction video to this. Then they figured, you know what? I can get a lot of views talking about the bullshit. I been could have talked about all the bullshit that goes on. I don't choose to go that route. I can get probably 20,000 views a day if I make my channel Gossip with the T channels. Wrong or right, guys? Am I lying?
No, you're not
There's
lying.
literally so many YouTubers with no talent. All they do is talk about what they just seen on TMZ, and they tell y'all on YouTube,
And that's
and they
true.
get thousands of views because people like that shit. I understand. There's a sector of YouTube for that, but I choose not to go that route because, like, after a while, you're gonna do this, and you're gonna feel like it's gonna leave a bad taste in your mouth. Like this ain't me.
Yes, it will.
Right.
I'm
Yes,
lying
it
to
will.
And that's how
myself.
I
This
felt.
ain't
That's
my
how
favorite
we
stuff
felt. That's why I
going on
love
YouTube.
this
The
video.
gossiping
Yeah.
about
That's
this
why I
guy.
love this
Oh,
video.
did you see what food
It
he
I
ate?
definitely-
said
it
that
definitely-
before.
Oh, did you see what clothes he wore today? My nigga, you're damn near gay. You're damn near your wife's T and K Squad. You're damn near, I'm talking to the husband, you're damn near your wife
Best
homegirl.
friend.
That's what you are. You're her, or either her gay friend or her
Oh,
homegirl.
no.
You're damn near close enough, bro. You
No.
get on there. Your exterior looks like an alpha male. Estrogen, bro. Going in on a young ass female. How lame is you, my
They
nigga?
still are.
Do your kids see this shit?
No,
Question, T and K Squad.
they don't.
Do your kids watch the corny shit their old ass mom and dad do on the internet?
Do they?
That shit is embarrassing, yo. I
That's
can't
the
even
thing.
defend that.
Their kids should
Do
be
your
able to
family
watch whatever
watch
they
the
make.
corny shit you motherfuckers do on the internet?
Right. That's true.
That shit is the corniest
See,
shit
I
I've
love
seen
this
yet,
too, 'cause
man.
he
Knock
kept-
it off, man. You don't get no
I
cool
love this
points for
cat
that.
too. I'm gonna
Niggas
shout him out. I
ain't
forget
copying
his
y'all
name.
styles and trying to be like y'all. I'm laughing at y'all. I'm not hating on y'all. Salute to
He
y'all
was just
growth.
being surreal,
But
for
people
real.
my age and older, and even young, I'm even put young people in it. When we see two old motherfuckers like y'all, I'm scared. This shit is scary as fuck to see, and it's sad as fuck to see. It's depressing, my nigga. Bro, it's
I
depressing,
don't know
bro.
if they seen it,
I ain't
but I
lying,
think they
bro.
need to see it.
You're
Maybe
just
they'll
like
change
you're
their
like
ways.
I ain't gonna say what I was about to say. I'm gonna be respectful to my elders. Nah, yeah, I'm just keeping it real and telling y'all what I see from my point of view and what I see from afar. Like, you looking like a clown right now, my G. You seem like you got some type of wisdom. Your girl seems like she got some type of knowledge. Knock it off with the dumb shit and act y'all age,
That's what
please.
we said.
Right?
That's what we said.
Start giving more positive videos than gossip with the T shit. And my nigga, remember, that's your wife, not your homegirl. And listen, baby
True.
girl, that's your husband, not your gay friend. I'm Blessed One. Thank you for watching I Smoke Hip Hop. Come back for more videos. I got great videos and great event Denver's coming up. Hey, support my channel, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed.
Nice,
Now,
man.
with that being said, Fee Worldwide, I don't think I'm even in the running race. But since you did call, I'm just gonna introduce you to some things. This is what we're doing here. This is so that's just a little taste. Hopefully you guys like that. This individual right here. When the video came, it actually hit some things in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some things that I'm changing. I'm changing a lot of things, and like I've been saying lately, back, our community
Some of the
situation.
stuff
We've
he
been,
said, it made me feel like I've done that in the past
right,
as
like
well.
like we're doing work on ourselves. We're just not coming out here just trying to be about ripping and burning some paper and just embarrassing people. We're actually working on
He was telling the
ourselves.
truth the whole
You know what I'm saying? And he said it in such a way that when I first watched this video, y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all something.
I
man.
just seen this like yesterday or the day before. I think. Go ahead.
When I first watched this video, y'all, as a 48-year-old man, this individual, he hurt my heart so bad. But it was what I needed. But the only thing that I can say, I'm on the road to this recovery. Because in YouTube, everybody needs recovery. Because when you battle, you fight in these streets, sometimes you can lose your way, man.
Yeah.
You can lose your way.
I
Your
lost
focus
it.
on what you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to be doing. And I thank this guy so much for this video, because if it wasn't for this video, I might have been a little bit more crazier in the head. But when he dropped this video, man, and I think it was like maybe 5-6 months ago, he might have dropped this video. When he dropped this video, y'all, listen, man, it touched my heart in such a way, because
You just saw it.
I am a person of knowledge and self. No, he dropped the video like 5-6 months ago, because I went and I read the part where it came out.
Right.
So when I first saw this video, okay, it was like the week ago, so sorry I gotta explain that, because I guess, whatever. When I first saw this video, it touched me in such a way, because you can tell that he has knowledge of self. There's people that I said before that they have knowledge of self. They run around with a Nord and a light. They come onto the stream to teach individuals things and to even teach themselves. But the knowledge that he has given to me, I'm grateful for it, man.
Was to basically stay focused and stay on track.
I'm grateful for it. As a 48-year-old, somebody who's gets angry about things, he's shown me some things, and a lot of what he had to say, I have to take it from me too. But most of it was directed to them, because it was just showing that it's not about now, it's not about before, it's not about then. This is just a constant thing that y'all just do. You understand what I'm saying? And once again, it's all about the women. It's just like picking on women, just picking on women. You know what I'm saying? And this individual said, "You look like an alpha male," and he said it exactly. You look like an alpha male. This has been one of those videos by your boy the DN316. And it's just the way it is. As always,
No, we can come back later.
we'll be back. We'll be back up later on. I don't want to keep on saying later on, because I'm running around with my family doing a lot of things, and we're doing some things right now. I'm gonna try to get back in there and do what I gotta do. If I have to come up, of course you'll see my face. I'll come up. You know what I'm saying? If I'm needed, I'll come up. But as always, you guys travel safe. Be true to yourself. And as always, if you see a pregnant person, just say God bless and ask them how they're doing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Or just say a silent prayer for that baby that's living in the womb, because you never know what that baby is going through on the inside.
And this has been a message not only by myself, but some other YouTubers who I soon hope that they will extend their hand to me as friendship, because I would definitely like to meet this guy one day, because he has definitely touched my heart with his words. And I don't even know if he made a video about me. If he did, I might have to go back and watch it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I felt. But his words, they really touched me.
They wasn't directed
You know
to
what I'm
us
saying? And
right
they weren't
there.
directed to me, but we already know. And if he said it. But at the same time, thank you Worldwide for letting me come in and share this. Babe, is there anything you want to say?
Y'all know, like I always say, keep God first. And y'all know, when we love ourselves, it makes it much easier to show love to others.
Anybody say anything in the comments before we go out?
And we will be back. Of course, yes, India, we will be back with the live reactions, because we like them. I like to watch videos, so why not watch them with you guys? That was one of our main points of getting the green screen up and running. But y'all know Dean, he is half perfectionist, COD, whatever. You know, everything gotta be perfect. So he really was not trying to introduce the green screen until he got everything together, and he still wants more lights.
Well, it's not the thing about the thing about being perfect.
So this is the way to do the proper way to do reactions now. I was going through reaction cam and then cutting out their name and doing old reactions and didn't know what I was doing. So this is the way to do it. And like I said, we ain't here for the money. So if we're here to shout people out and show love, or somebody wants that video watch, we can do that. But at the same time, if you see people getting picked on and bullied out here, we gonna have to speak up for it. And I've seen in the last 5 days, times 2. So 6 people, 2 of them times 3, because they're pregnant. So I'm gonna say 8 people whose lives have been interrupted and affected by the stuff that, or I would say the foolishness that this other couple is distributing out here. And then at the end of the day, all I say is that we need to grow up. I said it before. We need to grow up and act our age and show the kids that, you know, sometimes we can have fun, we can laugh and joke, but when it comes to real life, real stuff, real business, you gotta be real and 100. Because if you don't, they're not gonna take you seriously. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning this from the little ones now. I got much respect from the older kids who we've been in their life and impacted. But now I'm dealing with the little 9, 10, 11-year-olds that, you know, they just don't have no filter on them. And you can go out and buy them clothes and buy them this and buy them that. Me and Dean experienced that in the last couple of days. Taking Dino and my niece out, and we still get under their breath cussed out, you know? So
Royal.
It's just royal ass kickings from these little ones. So we're trying to work on them. We're working on them, and you gotta work on them. Sometimes 1, 2, 3. Sometimes you can get 5 or 6 at a time. But we gotta just show them the right way out here and show them that you can be like this young man on the screen and have some knowledge that you're teaching the young and
I'm truly grateful for this
in
video.
one video.
It was a good video.
So I am truly grateful for him. Do you have his name?
Yeah, we do. He said it in there. I would probably.
He said it in there, but I'm
he
gonna
said
put
it in there and
the
everything. But
description,
she's gonna add it in there.
You guys can check him out.
You know.
And you know.
It will definitely be added in there.
But we'll be back. I have to get ready. I'm supposed to be making Spanish rice for this party, and I'm waiting for my sister to bring the supplies.
Okay.
So. I'll get back with you guys later. Y'all know I love y'all. Stay blessed and have a good Sunday. Love y'all.
And as always, worldwide, what's up, worldwide? It's your boy, the DM316. And we just did a live with other YouTubers' reactions, don't you know? So, in saying that, I want you guys to have a great day. Hopefully, we'll be back up.
India, sexy one, love y'all. Thanks for being here. I know Burden left out.
Yes.
And there's a couple other people in here that
All right.
Anya, but you can